Wello.
You've taken to that.
I have. I mean, it's just it's a thing now. If it's not a thing, it is a thing now. I've made it a thing. Wello. There we go. Yeah, we do a countdown because you burp in microphones. That's why we do a countdown.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
It's happened a couple of times. It hasn't happened often. My God.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. But hey, how are you?
I'm doing well.
It's good.
Oh.
You are quite beautiful today.
Thank you.
I mean, you're beautiful every day, but
it's because I took a shower and I got dressed for church.
there you go. You know. Very cool. Last episode, lots of fun.
Do you always wear your glasses?
No, this is the first time. This is the first time.
I feel like I don't ever see.
Because you don't.
I am very we've talked about how I'm very non-observant about a lot of
some things. Yes. No. I normally do not wear my glasses, but my eyes feel really tired today. I don't know why. So we're going with the glasses today.
Texas allergies.
Something. I was like, let me go ahead and put these things on for. I got like red eye and look like I've been smoking dodo for the last week. So I don't want it to look like that because I have not been.
Yeah.
If I need to preface that, but yeah.
Not that he does.
Yeah. We need to say that again.
You said you because you haven't been, as if you have you.
No,
you just haven't been this week. Have you?
On a regular basis, I do not.
Okay.
I do not partake in such extracurricular activities.
God.
On a non-regular basis either. I don't know how to just. If you can't figure it out with all that.
It just sounded like you just haven't been like this week.
Okay. Like normally I do, but I stopped for this week. Okay.
I haven't been.
Yeah.
Like, have you though?
Okay.
Okay.
No. Yes. No. I don't. But girl, you're going to be out of coffee before we get 10 minutes into this thing.
Come on. We got 30 minutes.
You were sucking it down. Anyway, before we get too deep into it, thank you guys for the love and the support.
Yeah.
Continue to like, subscribe, follow us on all the platforms, and keep sending us the ideas. Some of the show topics that we've done over the last couple of weeks have been from you guys that have sent us some ideas in and things you'd like to hear on. And there's not a topic that we're not willing to touch on. Mm-hmm. I mean, to me, it's all open. Everything's on the table, especially when you talk about a marriage and stuff like that. So It's stuff that probably needs to be talked about that's not being talked about. So we got good feedback from last week's episode talking about let's talk about sex, baby. It was fun. And it's all good stuff that couples should be talking about.
Truth.
Yeah. But on a lighter note, this week we're going to get into, which Abby and I talked about this a little bit beforehand, and I'm going to do my best not to get offended because I gave her the show topic this morning as like hey, here's what the show's going to be about. Just make some mental notes.
Yeah, but that's not what he said. He just came in and said.
Okay. I did not ask her for any answers. I did not ask her for any answers at all. So today we are going to be talking about annoying stuff your spouse does and how to deal with it.
I got one.
I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut you off.
Calls?
Bruh. Okay. So I told her about that this morning. No, we're not taking calls.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody want to hear from you with your 50 things that you apparently have wrong with me. You see what I live with, people? You see what I live with.
They don't see because some of them are not watching YouTube. They're actually just tuning in.
They clearly hear
podcast.
it. They clearly hear it. It's a bunch of ridiculousness. Yeah. So I talked to her about this morning, and she said, "Edit." I said that was a rhetorical question for you right now. I don't need your list.
I didn't know it was rhetorical. I thought you wanted to know annoying things my spouse does. So I was telling you. We have to talk about it anyways.
Now we do.
Oh, okay. I was preparing. So I'm prepared for the show.
Yeah, clearly. Maybe you're a little too prepared. But anyway. Let's get into it. Go for it. Yeah. What are annoying things that I do?
Breathe. Like breathe loud.
Breathe loud. Okay.
Listen.
I got to explain myself on some of these because that just sounds mean and rude. And you clearly see there's only one of us laughing the way we are right now. The way she is.
I'm crying.
Yes.
You breathe.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry.
You asked. That's the first thing that came to
That's the
mind.
first thing.
Snore. No.
That's another form of breathing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, so like when you breathe, though, you breathe. You
You make me sound like I friggin' got a retainer headpiece that I wear.
You sound like Nyla next door. No, you don't sound like Nyla next door. You don't sound like her.
I sound like the chubby French bulldog.
You don't sound like Nyla. You don't sound like Nyla. You breathe heavy sometimes.
Okay.
When we sit, or like when you.
In my own defense, people.
Or like when you eat, you'll go.
That is not. Oh, it's gonna be interesting today. It's gonna be interesting today.
It makes that.
It's gonna be
You know,
interesting.
not the
First of all,
smacking
I don't
noise,
chew with my mouth
Not
open.
the smacking noise, but it's like that. It makes a. I'm not explaining it. Eat something real quick. Eat something real quick.
No,
Okay.
I'm not ever eating in front of you again.
But you will. Continue. Explain yourself. You said you wanted to explain yourself to the people.
Okay, so I am physically bigger than I should be.
Yeah.
Because when we got into bodybuilding and competing and stuff like that, like genetically, I should probably only be like, I don't know, 140 pounds.
Yeah, 140, 150 max.
Yeah. And so we got into bodybuilding and really that goes back to like being in high school because I was always the small kid, always the skinny kid. So when I graduated from high school, I was like, I am never going to be called chicken legs and all that stuff ever again.
Yeah.
So then I got into bodybuilding and just working out and everything like that. And so now I'm like, right now I'm probably like 187 pounds or something like that. Which because we compete, this is definitely considered off season and probably on a stage, I'm like, what, 160 maybe?
On stage, yeah.
Maybe. So I'm carrying extra weight right now, which makes it harder to move. Like sometimes it's difficult for me to bend over and tie my own shoelaces. And so thus when I breathe a little heavier sometimes because I'm carrying a little bit of extra weight than my body's number one should be and number two is used to. Mm-hmm. So to my defense, thank you very much. You know, I can't stand the way you sneeze. Your sneezing is the worst sneeze ever.
You're just picking stuff out of the air now.
I'm not picking stuff out of the air. Instead of we're talking about annoying. And
How do
it's like for the littlest person, it's so violent. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, and then when she never sneezes just once, so then it goes multiple times. So it's like I get irritated over and over and over again. It's terrible.
Okay, I got another. Snoring. Oh, that goes with breathing.
We already talked about that.
Oh, okay. When you slide your socks off and your clothes off, and it looks like Jesus took you up from heaven. It's like you slide. You don't just take your socks off. You slide them on the ground.
Because I'm ready.
Like two, and then your shirt or your underwear and your pants and your Jesus took you up.
Exactly. So when the rapture comes, people know that a human was there.
Oh God. Okay.
Your
What? I hate you.
My wife is very OCD. And again, everything is not stuff that I dislike. Some of it's just annoying. It's funny and I love it about her, but some of it's anyway, for those of y'all that know Abby, she cannot have food on her plate touching.
Why is that? And it's not your food.
It's not my food.
Why does it annoy you?
It's just like there's nothing wrong with it.
Ugh.
Like it can't touch at all.
No.
Yeah.
Remember when I used to? Well, I still do. Remember when I used to? Okay.
No, go for it.
What?
No, I was just going to say later on, there's a reason that we're mentioning some of these because we're going to talk about like dealing with some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, later. But continue.
Yeah. So remember when I used to take out, like on chicken fettuccine, I'll take out my chicken, put it all around the side.
Yes.
I also eat my pancakes clockwise, and I dip.
She must have a separate little dish for her syrup to dip in.
Coffee. I do.
Yes. Oh, man. You're so special. You are so special. It's just, yeah. I'm pretty sure that there's less about you that annoys me than me that annoys you. I'm quite confident of that.
Me too.
That's so sad.
Okay, so I got another one. When you light whistle in the car to a song.
Get over it.
It's so annoying.
Get over it.
It's annoying. You whistle during a song in the car.
Get over it.
I just want to turn all the volume up and drown you out.
See, that's bad. And I can sing too. And she still don't want to hear it.
I don't want.
She still don't want to hear
mind hearing you sing. You just whistle. It's just I can hear it because you're driving usually. So it's that light whistle that you do with every song.
You're just gonna have to deal with it. You know what annoys me? When she has a bunch of pillows in bed. I cannot stand that. That bothers the crap out of me.
Makes my back feel better.
No, it feels like you're trying to put a barrier between us. Like you're trying to keep me away. I don't like that. I feel rejected.
You're trying to keep you on your side.
I feel rejected. Don't matter. having a pillow there is not going to keep the sound. It's not going to change the sound.
Yes, it will.
I just don't like a lot of pillows in bed. That's just me. I can't. I don't like a ton of pillows.
I need to feel hugged.
I can't
between all the pillows.
I just want to.
I feel like
no pillows.
I feel like it's a fort.
But it's not.
It is, but it's like a soft fort.
No. Okay. You're up.
I think I said the last one. No, you said pillows.
Did. Yeah.
The way you put dishes in the dishwasher.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one because you can't tell me other couples haven't talked about this. The way I put dishes in the dishwasher is not wrong.
Make sense?
It's just not the way she likes it.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes complete and total sense.
The water doesn't whoosh into the dishes. If you put them in,
it doesn't what?
Whoosh whoosh.
One more time. It doesn't what?
Whoosh whoosh.
Okay.
It doesn't whoosh whoosh into the in between the dishes. I learned that from my brother-in-law. Whoosh, whoosh. It doesn't get in between the dishes. Sometimes I see them stacked. Like what? How is water and soap gonna get in between there?
There's water that comes from the bottom. There's water that comes from the top. There's water that comes from everywhere. It's not like there's gonna be like we're gonna hide. We're gonna be the dry spot in the dishwasher. No water's gonna get to me.
And it's gonna be dirty still. No. It doesn't make sense.
No, it makes complete. It's just not the way she likes it. So I just don't do. I will load dishes in the dishwasher if there's not many in there. But once it gets full, I just won't touch it.
Yeah.
Because all she's going to do is rearrange it anyway. And I have that understanding. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah. And I don't complain about it anymore. Because I'll just rearrange it anyway.
Apparently so.
That's fine. Even when it's lightly loaded, I still rearrange. But also to make room. It's not just you.
Yeah.
Okay. I got another one. Oh, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Go for it. Because clearly there's going to be a lot more on your side than there is for me.
How long it takes you to fold things?
I don't like to fold clothes.
Oh my God. Watching you and Tayden like makes me want to scratch my eyeballs out.
Go for it. Scratch away.
I will be on seven things folded. You're still on your first one.
It's not that bad, but I fold a lot slower than she does.
A lot slower.
I do. Mm-hmm. But what's the compromise to that?
I fold, you put up.
There we go.
Also, what bothers me is the way.
That's our show today, folks. We're done. We're done.
Also,
this is some bull.
Also, how long it takes you to put clothes up. Your time management bothers me. That annoys me.
Yeah.
You have very I don't want to say poor time management. Our time management it's just different
than your schedule. It's very different than your schedule.
I feel like I've done my job. If I've done my job, why aren't you doing yours?
Okay, let's be clear. It's not like the clothes sit there for a week after they've been folded.
No. They will sit there for a while though.
No. Generally they do not.
Yes, they do.
Every once in a while they have, but on a regular, consistent basis, after you fold, I'm putting clothes away.
It's not usually that night. It usually stays there that evening, probably at least 2 days.
No, it does not. False.
At least. It's not the same night I'm folding.
Sometimes
it's not the same night.
Sometimes it is. If not, it's the very next day. If it's like 11:30 at night, I'm not putting clothes away.
Whatever. It'll stay out there. It will.
No.
Whatever.
No, not for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Now I'm having to search for things because I love my wife and I don't allow a lot of things about her to annoy me. The way your closet is organized.
What's wrong with my closet?
I will not hang her clothes up because I don't understand how it's done. The system makes no sense. Okay, so it's not like it's by color or
yes,
I don't know what also is wrapped in that color system.
Sleeve lengths
and
dressy tops to normal tops
and
sweaters
and
that's it. Oh, bodysuits too. Got my bodysuits.
There's like 50 different categories of things the way they're put out and hung up in her closet that completely makes no sense. Really so she got a black shirt. I don't know if it goes in this black section or in this black section.
Is it a t-shirt? Goes with the t-shirts. Is it a blouse?
Nope.
Goes with the blouse. Is it button up? Does
False.
it look dressier? Then it goes with the dressy
I just
blouses.
won't put it up.
If it's a bodysuit and it's long sleeve, there's a section for bodysuits.
I hang her clothes. I hang her clothes and I put them at the very front, and then you can put them where they're supposed to go. You're welcome. That's still doing quite a bit. Oh, I have another one. The ridiculous amount of clothes that are in your drawers that it's literally like having to shove them in to the closet and make sure everything doesn't punch its way out while you're trying to just 1, 2, 3, get it all in. Oh, is it there? Is it going to stay? Is it going to stay? Is it going to stay? Every drawer is like that. Not just one. Everyone.
I think it's because.
But then she gets onto me.
Get on you what?
About I need to go through my clothes and get rid of stuff.
You do.
I can close all my drawers just fine.
You also have stuff that has paint on it that should be thrown away.
Yeah, but those are like clothes I use to work on the car and do stuff like that.
That's like every shirt that you have on for the day, and then you'll say
it's a wear around the shirt. It's a wear around the house shirt.
Lies.
It's a wear around the house shirt.
Okay. Whatever.
It's your turn.
The way you leave shoes laying around everywhere.
Ma'am,
all over.
Ma'am, you do the same thing.
All over.
You do the same thing.
Yours are awful.
False.
Yours are awful.
How am I any worse than yours?
Shoes everywhere.
So do you.
No, I don't. Because I make my kids pick my shoes up.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
You have shoes like everywhere, Mark Duncan.
Constantly.
You
I walk around the house. 4
pairs around your bed. Then you have one in the front.
I bet you if I walked out there right now, I could find. I bet you if I walked out there right now, I could find at least 3 pairs of yours.
Lies. Because I put them all up today. No, last night. Thank you.
No, I bet you got your slides out. I don't. I bet your heels are still out.
No, because Avi was walking around in them and I made her go put them up.
I bet you they're still out.
They're not.
You constantly have shoes out.
Mark, you have shoes that you'll have one by the back door. You'll have 2 by the front door. You'll have another one on the side. Like you're.
See, I think what this is, you just don't realize how bad you are. Like it's a I'm blinders to the own things that I do.
No,
I only see what other people do.
Okay, fine. I have another one.
Okay, go for it.
The way you leave your nasty beard hairs in the sink.
I rinse the sink out after I'm done.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't, because I will.
Unless I'm in a rush and a hurry, I have to go.
That's a lot of time. Then you're always in a rush.
No, I'm not.
I don't like finding all your beard hairs. I don't like finding any of your hairs around the house because I don't know if did it come from your face? Did it come from your underarms? Did it come from your pubic area? I don't know. I also have a lot of boys in this house, so it's real gross. And I don't know whose hairs are what. So it's really, I don't like that you sit there and you'll pick like this. And then you'll throw it in on our carpet, and I watch you do it.
I do? I didn't pay attention.
Don't worry, I do. Yep, and you do that, and what do you do? And then when you find one, what do you,
You'll live. It's okay. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so we laid a lot of things out. And it'd be super easy to get offended on. I mean, it's fun stuff. It is annoying. It is annoying stuff. Like, it's stuff that annoys me, and it's stuff that annoys her, right? Yeah. But how do you deal with it overall, right? Because there's some things, like, you're two different people, and there's just some things that are just different about you, the way you see things, the way you do things. And it's not that something is wrong or right. It's just, I see it one way, you see it another way, and we're just going to do things differently, right? So how do you, from your perspective, how do you deal with some of those things or work through some of those things, right? Because especially for a couple, if you're just getting married and just moving in together, you're going to find a lot of things about that person that you like, ooh, that's nasty, or I don't like, or that's disgusting, or all kinds of different things.
Yeah. I think one, choose, you gotta choose, right? You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Yep.
If it's annoying, is it something that you tell them about? I would, because there's been many conversations where I'm like, you're snoring and I want a divorce. And really what I want to do is put a pillow over your head.
Yeah, she wants to suffocate me.
Because shaking you isn't helping anymore.
Whatever. So, and with that, I'm actually trying to look into figure out how to some way to deal with that.
You are.
So
there's also like, for instance, we talked about loading the dishes.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right? If you really have a problem, if I really got a problem with it,
right,
then I'll do it my damn self.
Right.
So what?
Yep.
So what? If I don't, if I can't make, you can't make your spouse conform to everything, vice versa. Right. You can't make them conform to everything that is your way and your way only, because there are more ways that we have talked, just like we talked about with everything else. There are multiple ways to handle situations. I also got to remember, these things never bothered me before until the longer we've been together. The more I'm like, he really does this all the time.
That's hilarious.
All the time.
That is freaking hilarious.
But at some point, I'm going to miss those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not always going to do it.
Yeah.
You're not always going to be there. You know, further down the road, whatever. There's a lot of time, like even for us, even though you snore, even though, you know, the mannerisms we have in bed or whatever, when we're apart, it's hard. I find it's hard for me to go to sleep when you're not there, because you're used to those annoying things that make you a couple.
Right.
Or that make you, and that you're just so used to. You're so used to hearing the noises. You're so used to whatever it is, taking up a lot of the space in the bed. Those things annoy you.
Am I your nighttime lullaby? It keeps you up here, but then when I'm not here, it keeps you up.
It's not a lullaby though. You're that annoying cricket outside that you hear that you can't get rid of, and you're wondering when the thing is going to die. That part. But I don't hope that you die. I just hope that you just really stop snoring.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'd prefer not to die. But no, that's a legitimate point. And we've talked to some folks who are widowed, husband has passed away, your wife passed away, and those are some of the things that you hear them say, like, I miss the annoying things.
Yeah.
I miss the small things that they did that used to bother the crap out of me, and now that's all I want to see. And I mean, you have to look at some things in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things, that this is something little. Like, at the end of the day, can I deal with it? Can I get over it? Can I handle it? And if you can, like, don't be a baby about it. You know, don't just be, you know, literally act like a child. But if you can deal with it, okay, then deal with it, right? I mean, if it's that bad and you really need to talk about it, then I guess have the conversation. But if it's something that person can't change, like, Abby cannot change the way she sneezes, and it's funny. Or when she hiccups, oh man, when she hiccups, it's so bad. Jalen makes fun of her when she hiccups. That one's real bad. Like, we could be across the house and then she'll hiccup, and then you hear Jalen.
That's not what my hiccup sounds like, though. It sounds like a burp.
Please demonstrate your hiccup for us.
I can't, because I don't have the hiccups.
You could still do it. There you go. I did it for you. And that's why you're laughing so hard, because that's a perfect representation. It's the
whatever.
It sounds like she's choking. I'm like, oh my God.
I feel like I am. I feel like there's something stuck in my throat. I'm gasping for air.
I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you gonna die? But it is really funny when Jalen mocks her doing that, because then he won't stop. But I'm like, she can't do anything about that. Like, it just is who he is. It is who she is. So I'm not gonna oh my God, I can't stand that. That's so annoying. Like, just get over it. Like, at the end of the day, really, it's not that big of a deal. Like,
yeah,
it is what it is. But yeah, Jalen's good for making fun of everybody doing whatever.
Everything.
You want to know what else annoys me? It annoys me when it's late at night and Abby wants to start playing rock, paper, scissors with Jalen from the other room. Like, he's supposed to already be in bed, asleep. And then for whatever reason, well, normally it's because we start playing rock, paper, scissors because something we're trying to decide on.
Yeah.
And then she'll get over here. Well, we'll be playing rock, paper, scissors. And then she'll call Jalen's name. And then Jalen. And then that's all you hear from the other room is. And he playing rock, paper, scissors in his bed. And she won't stop. And I'm like, this dude, I need him to go to sleep because I got to wake up with him in the morning. I'm the one who has to get him dressed and get him ready. And he is a jerk if he doesn't get the sleep. And I have to wake him up. And I'm like,
it's funny though.
That's so rude.
Jalen's so funny.
It bothers me so much. It makes me so mad, yo.
Well, if you play rock, paper, scissors with him, you'd be happier too. But he played with you. You're just jealous because he plays with me, not you.
I want him to go to sleep because I have to get him ready for school in the morning.
Tis true.
Yes, exactly. But she laughs. It makes her laugh uncontrollably. So it's like, whatever. At the end of the day, it's really not that big of a deal. And I would caution many of you to start looking at some of the annoying things that your spouse does more from that perspective of just, are they hurting anybody? Is it really hurting you? Get over it.
Yeah.
Like,
man, that's snoring though.
Yeah.
That one's rough.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, no, I can see it, but that's
for all the people,
that's a real legit issue.
For all the people, yes, I try to go to bed before him. Yes, we've tried doing A, B, and C. Yes, we've tried all the things. Yes, it's on his back and on his side. Yes, it's all of the above. Yeah. We have. But like I can go to bed before you. See, that's a way to do it. Go to bed before your spouse. But for me, it's if I wake up
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tune it out.
Yeah,
and that's all I hear.
Yeah. If she gets to sleep, it's fine. But if she wakes up in the middle of the night for whatever reason, it's hard for her to go back to sleep. Mm-hmm. So, but we've figured out some ways around it.
Yeah.
So that's what it is at the end of the day. So, so yeah, it is what it is, and I would just caution you, work through that stuff because it's at the end of the day, it's
in the grand scheme of things, they're in the the bigger picture. Do you really want to fight about it?
Exactly. Like,
you thought he was cute before y'all got together anyway. All the little things he did before was real cute. It ain't so cute no more. Just saying. It didn't bother you before.
Dang.
All of a sudden it's bothering you now.
Facts, straight facts.
And if it really bothers you, you do it. That's how I came to it. It's like, look, do I dislike that you put the dishes up the way you do? Yes. But you're putting the dishes up, so that's a win. And if it really bothers me, then I can fix it. There's no point in telling you about it. I just do it. So now a lot of times I just do it. I pick your shoes up. I'll line them up just so you can put them up, but I'll line them up and
she like a passive aggressive shoe putter upper. She like puts them there to let you know that she has seen them and to let you know that it's known that they are there and that you need to go get them.
Yeah, I'll put them like right in front of the door, like right in front of the bathroom door.
Yeah, passive aggressive, super passive aggressive. Like, it's whatever.
Still love you though.
Yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, had a little lighter one today.
Yeah, we did.
Not such a heavy topic. Have fun with it, but
let us know.
Talk. Yeah,
I want to know some things.
I want to know the annoying things that your spouse does.
Yeah,
I want to know it.
What does your partner do?
Yeah. So
that bothers the hell out of you.
It happens. This is real life. It happens.
Yeah.
But for real, like, subscribe, follow us on all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram,
Patreon.
You
know what else bothers me?
We're done. Okay. I'm gonna turn your mic off.
When you fall asleep the minute I look away. Who does that?
Oh, that's a superpower. You just mad because I can fall asleep anywhere at any point in time.
How many times you poop in a day?
All right. And with that, we are out, folks. We will catch you next time. Later.